Hello, truckers, and welcome back to American Truck Simulator with Realistic Economy. We are in Colby, Kansas, I do believe. Let me double check that. I already got a load selected. We're going to be going to Dodge City. It's actually already flagged on down there. But of course, we got to pick up our load first. Just letting the truck warm up a little bit. Not that we really need to, but, you know, got to let it warm up just a little bit, I suppose. Good news is we wake up with $10,000 in the bank account. So, yeah, the past few days we've been kind of playing email tag with the bank because the bank's been trying to tell us that we don't have the money, which we didn't for a while, but it seems like we're going to be fine the rest of the day, I hope. Let's step out here and go pick up our load. It's going to be a pretty heavy load. We're going to be picking up a Volvo compactor, I think it said. It's going to be a long trailer, articulated trailer. So, yeah, we're going down to Dodge City, and we're trying to slowly nibble away at the Cruisin' Kansas contracts. We've been to we've done 5 of the cities. We need to do all 14, of course, to reach our personal goals. And yeah, I am recording this right after last episode, and I checked, and currently the community is up to 13 million miles complete on it. Like I said, we got until the end of January, so plenty of time to get your personal and community goals done. I expect the community goals to be done within like a week or so at the rate it's going. It hasn't been, I think it's been a full day now, so I think we're 10% of the way there, and now with the weekend, well, as you're watching it, the weekend's kind of coming up to an end in some parts, I guess. But for me, the weekend is just starting, so I assume the number is going to go up quite a bit. So yeah, we're up to $10,000 in the bank account. So currently we got enough to cover the loan payment midday. Now the external contract that we're taking, of course, they're not paying that well because we're only traveling like just under 200 miles. So yeah, we're not getting really any high-paying jobs here, but we're getting a lot of the jobs done in one day, so they do add up. For a minute, I was driving like I was hauling a trailer when we're not. Let's see, where am I going here? Where's... Nope, not there. Where is the entree to this business? Is it here? Yes, it is here, I do believe. And where is this trailer exactly? Alright, so I need to be on the other side. I don't know if I got access from the other side of the trailer, but I can see I got access through here, so let's go this way. And I guess that's what they mean by a compactor. Should be kind of fun getting this out of here, actually. Nope, not quite lined up. There we go. It can't weigh that much, can it? No. I mean, it's only 37,000 pounds, so I'm surprised it's on a big trailer like this. But, you know, it's not my job to question things. It's my job just to get it from point A to point B, right? Looks like we got plenty of room to actually get this out. Traffic, 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 traffic. Think we're good? Oh, wait, yeah, okay. I didn't even check GPS. I just turned out left. I'm like, wait a minute, am I supposed to go this way? Yes, we are. Yes, we are. So just like a standard trailer, really. I mean, not trailer, but standard weight. As the sun rises here behind us. I think we're going to be going south. So we'll get over here in this lane here. Yeah, it's good to see the money go up overnight, just enough. And hopefully we'll have a decent day coming up, just to give us a little bit more of a buffer. I'd like to see about $20,000 by the end of the day, but that may not happen. So I'm starting to see some comments finally coming in from the first episode for the Kansas DLC that we have. And a couple people that are somewhat familiar with the Kansas area saying, yes, that building is there. That building really is there in life. It looks just like it does in real life. Some people pointing out, though, that they missed a few things. I mean, they can't put everything into the game, like every exit, every road. That'd be just way too much. But when you're from an area and you know the area well, I could see where you might be saying that's kind of like a key part of the area that should be there. I get that, but you know, you gotta draw the line somewhere. Yeah, so we just only got 150 miles to go down to Dodge City. And then we'll just take it from there. This will be the 6th city that we have delivered to or from out of the 14. So by the end of today, we should be halfway there, right? And just a reminder, we can only do 65 miles an hour on external contracts. There's no way around it. That was put in a long time ago. I think not long after World of Trucks profiles came out, and they started giving away prizes for doing these type of jobs. And a lot of us noticed, like, well, if you had the not easy developer, but if you were able to activate the developer console, you could just teleport from point A to point B, and you could get everything done in no time flat. And plus, people were, you know, had mods where the trucks could go like 500 miles an hour, so on and so forth. So they make sure that we get the jobs done the way they intended to, and that we earn the prizes that they're giving out for free. All right, no train, no train, no train. I'm not worried about getting hit by the train. I was more worried about the rails coming down. I didn't see no traffic going through here until I got down to the intersection. Quick left and then a quick right. I think I hear the train going on through. I did get one message on Discord about the truck paint scheme that we got going on here. Of course, it was just banter going back and forth about it, because I got the Kansas University Jayhawk on there and the Kansas City Chiefs, but I did not put the Kansas State logo on there. I was like, I could be there all day long if I tried to put all of the logos from all the colleges and, you know, major sports teams. I mean, I left out a lot of, you know, the baseball teams, and, you know, you just got to draw the line somewhere. And I don't want to overcrowd the truck with too much. maybe when Nebraska comes out, I'll have to just go back to doing state stuff and not do a whole bunch of sports stuff. Just put like the state flowers and, you know, the state animals on there. I don't know. I know I said it when Oklahoma came out, but now with the new skyboxes, it would be kind of cool to see like a distant tornado. I'm trying to remember what game I played where they... Oh, I remember. World of Tanks. I used to play that a lot back in the day. And they actually had a tornado on one of the maps. Well, actually it wasn't on the map. It was this, it was like off the map, but you could see a tornado. It's pretty cool. Up the hill we go. Now, I would like to actually, I mean, it did rain in last episode, but I would like to see a thunderstorm. Because I want to see the lightning. Let's see what it looks like. With the new skybox that we got in 1.49. Kind of a lot of open space here, but I've never actually been in Kansas. Flown over it probably. Of course, we are right next to Nebraska, and I've been through Nebraska on I-80 quite a bit. So I can see a lot of familiarity in the two states. At least, you know, by what I saw in real life in Nebraska, what I'm seeing here in Kansas. Hello, Garden City. Left myself plenty of room in that corner there. Glad to see a lot of my driving habits from Alaskan road truckers not affecting me too much yet in ATS, but one day it will. Both trucking games, but both the way you drive in both games, at least for me anyways, completely different. So when we go and complete this delivery here, this should be just a straight pull-in delivery. Should not be a backup job. If it is, I'm just dropping off the trailer and saying, you guys deal with it. I'm not going to deal with that many articulating parts of the trailer because I'll never back it up straight. Thought our light was green up there when I came around the corner. So as for episodes coming up here in ATS, I mean, we are going to have quite a few with the Kansas DLC and, of course, the Farm Cargo DLC that just came out. The last 3 days we've been in ATS. Monday we won't be in ATS, maybe not Tuesday either, but I'm guessing probably 3 episodes for the upcoming week. Sunday per usual, and then probably 2 other days as well. but I've been trying to mention in most of my videos on all series. If you're looking to see exactly what videos will be coming out, Discord is a place to be, because I update that as soon as I upload videos, or know exactly when the videos are going to go out. Can't do it like I did back in the day when I used to do a weekly schedule. But right now, if I were to guess, I'm going to say that like maybe Wednesday and Friday of this upcoming week, we'll be back in ATS, cruising Kansas. I think I'll pass this truck here. Looks like a co-op over there where they would store a lot of grain from all the farms around the area. You want to go, dude? You want to go? You're international? Trying to actually figure out what the heck that is over there. And I'm not quite sure. I've been seeing some comments in other Discords, and I'm not sure what you guys think about Kansas, and I don't want to give my opinion about Kansas as of yet because, you know, I've spent only a couple days, a couple episodes in it so far. We haven't really been around, but it seems currently the way it seems is a lot of open land. And I'm just avoiding, like I said, I'm still avoiding the northeastern part of Kansas where, you know, getting up towards Kansas City just because the coast-to-coast map is being worked on. We do have it activated, and we're still on the test version that Mantrid put out. He posted that on his Discord channel. So we're given the, at least our drivers should be going out completing jobs, and now they can continue on if they were on the East Coast. Oh, and we are in Dodge City. We're 4 miles out. When you're used to, you know, doing like 500-mile trips at least, these little short ones for 150 miles are going by so quick. I'm glad the train went through because we are going through there ourselves. Someone's got to have a green light. I think I'm actually going into that parking lot there. I'm just going to follow this guy through. Apparently that guy, I don't know if he's got a green light and he's letting us go. We're just cutting in front of him, but I think we were cutting in front of him. I'm just looking for where we need to go. I guess I'll cross the railroad tracks. Hopefully the low boy doesn't get stuck on the tracks, which it didn't. And I'm guessing when I turn here, I better line myself up really quick. Yeah, I see where we gotta drop it off. Alright, so we weren't actually on the railroad. The railroad tracks are to the right. Okay, let's hopefully I can get this on the first try. Oh, look at that. Even stopped at the right time. And there is another city done for external contracts. Show results now. Yeah, let's just go ahead. I mean, this worked for us last time. Let's go ahead and see what we got here. Just looking for ones going. Got to stay in Kansas, of course. I think we did Topeka. Let me get my... Yeah, Topeka was like the first one we did. Well, there's Kansas City. But like I said, I would rather avoid that right now until... make sure the coast-to-coast map is good. Hayes we have done. Alright, so nothing here. I mean, I could hit refresh and see if something new comes up. But it's been so... It's only been like a minute, so I don't think so. So, let me see here what else we got. I'll just take a quick look again. Alright, let's go ahead and exit out of there, actually. And just do it like this. All right, what do we got? What do we got? Much more. There's like 5 or 6 more pages there. Just got to look for things going to Kansas. Well, we are in Dodge City. Topeka, like I said, we've done. Kansas City, Hayes. Emporia. Have I done Emporia? Yes, we have. Already, we're already getting to the point of we done that city. We done that city. Do I go to Kansas City? Alright, so maybe... Wait, can we go there? Now, I already got the comment. Apparently this is pronounced Salina. Not Salina, but Salina. We can do that one because we have not... Well, I've been there, but I haven't actually delivered there. It's not on my list. So let me write that down. And we will go ahead and take that one. Begin delivery. So we got to go to Walmart and deliver it to Swift. Of all places, I can understand why Swift would want me to deliver rather than their own drivers. Well, our trailer that we dropped off magically disappeared. That's not my issue I got to deal with. 8 miles, 19 minutes to get to Walmart. Watch out for these speed bumps. Come on, dude, light screen. And light screen, so we're gonna haul it. Dodge City. That looks like a bowl that's over there on the... I don't know if it was a water fountain or not. trying to enjoy the scenery as much as I can when I see it, because like I said, as we've sort of seen, seems like from city to city, it gets a little bit bare. A lot of wide open spaces. I mean, I expect Nebraska to be somewhat the same way. Deliveries out this way, but how about taking cargo this way? And there is a double trailer, apparently. Tells you how well I looked at the cargo I was taking. Backing it in like a pro today. That's about all I do. Alright, weight does not feel too heavy. That's 40,000. Which is still not bad. I wouldn't really consider it a heavy load until we start getting up around 50. We're going to the right. Yeah, I was thinking about going to Kansas City there just for a moment because I couldn't find anything. I mean, I expect the roads to be somewhat okay. Manfred is usually pretty darn good when he says it seems like it should be okay, and we're testing it out. But I sure as heck wouldn't fault him if I were to go up there and fall through the map somehow. I mean, we can see how long it takes for SCS to put out a state after they announce it. And I don't know how many people they got working on the maps. And then people expect someone like Manfred, who does coast to coast pretty much by himself. I know he does get, I'm assuming he does get some help here and there. But I think mostly it's by himself, and everyone expects him to get everything done within a couple of hours after DLC drops. I shouldn't say everyone, but I've seen some comments. Not from you guys. You guys have been fabulous about it. But I have seen some comments, some people saying, what's taking so long? Let's get... It's like, really? That's our loan payment, but luckily today, we have the money to cover it. Always trying to look around to see what's going on. Actually, I probably should have stopped before the intersection, but... Pretty sure my rear trailer might be in that intersection when I kind of park up here. A little bit. I mean, I could get a little bit closer to the car in front of me, which I'm sure they would love. A train in front and an 18-wheeler behind. That's got to be a pleasant feeling to some people. Off to Salina. Hopefully I'm pronouncing it right this time. By the time to get to the state where I live, it'll be 2027. No traffic, so we're going. Looks like we got some corn over there. And a fallow field to the left. They might be doing the whole crop rotation thing. So I do feel like we are zigzagging a little bit in the state, which is good. We want to try to take as many as roads that we possibly can, so we get to see what Kansas does have to offer. Ooh, some sunflowers. Which, from what I think I saw, sunflowers are the state flower of Kansas. But I wouldn't bet your house on what I say on that, because I saw that on one web search and that was it. So I was thinking about having some flowers around the bottom of the vehicle. But then I went against that. Went with this basic paint job. Which, by the way, I don't know if I can't remember if I did it on here or I bought the paint job before I started recording that episode, but the paint job cost me $1. Only because we didn't have the money. So usually I charge myself $1,000 for my paint jobs. But since we were pretty much broke, I charged myself just $1. Oh, it's a four-way stop? So it looks like we're cutting through Hayes, which we've been to. But not down this particular road, because you can see the road is turning yellow on the GPS as we cruise on down. And what are we passing? Recruitment Center? Well, lately the Recruitment Center hasn't helped us out too much with high qualified drivers. But that's okay. I have no problem hiring less qualified drivers, giving them opportunities to, you know, expand their career and drive with us. I still would like to see something to do more with the drivers. I mean, you don't get to negotiate what you pay them to drive. Now, as their rating goes up, the more you pay them per mile. I would like to see like contract negotiations go on there, but I feel that might get away from what most people want to do. Multiple rotaries, which I always love. But yeah, car. Where did that car come from on the outside of me here? Can you go through, because I actually got a turn over there. Yeah, I don't think they want to. They want to kind of focus on the driving whole side of things, and not really run a company. So having contract negotiations with your drivers, and really, now that I think about it, also, if you're just running the base game for economy-wise, try to save yourself some money. Not really needed, I suppose. At least that's the way I feel. That's why we run, you know, realistic economy, which still some people say it's too much. I think it's at a good rate, especially for making videos, because people want to see progress being made. I mean, we did go a long ways in between when we started realistic economy. I mean, we did buy a truck, and I drove it for like a couple of days. Then I thought, you know what, I should get myself a driver to drive this truck, and I go back driving for others to help the company grow, because that way technically I'm driving on the road and so is someone else, rather than me buying my own truck and then just drive on the road, and that way we only got one income, not two. I think there were a couple of comments on that saying no one would go drive for someone else when you own your own company, which, you know, for the most part it's true. But if you want to bring some money in, that was the best way to do it, as far as I'm concerned. Got to put your pride aside. You know, hand the keys over to your only truck to another driver, and you go work for someone else to bring some money in. But I think once we had about 3 trucks, we were pretty much driving for ourselves at that point. And it took a while. It did take a while for us to really get the company moving. And now here we are. Pretty much 200 days in, right? Because pretty much every episode consists of a day. So we're 204 days in now, should be. We got 22 drivers, including myself, on the road. And look at that. Now our drivers are starting to, you know, complete their loads that they were hauling. And not only that, they all seem to be leveling up too, which means more money for us in the future. So we'll complete this load at 1:30, so that'll give us time to go somewhere else. And if I can't find an external contract going to a city that we haven't delivered to yet, we will find a load just going somewhere. I'm not going to quit at 1:30 in the afternoon. If it was 2:33, yeah, probably would. And that's kind of why last episode we kind of continued on the previous day before that, because it was 1:30, but I was trying to figure out why my external contracts weren't working. But we got that squared away, as mentioned last episode. Now everything is working as intended. I just got to get some of my mods back in here. Mostly just the Jazzy Cat AI traffic, just to give us more of a variety. But really, it's not bothering me too much that it's not on currently, so it makes me wonder if I should even bother, because the more mods you run, it just... I don't want to say it takes a little bit longer for the game to load once in a while. I mean, we're only talking about another minute or so, depending on how many mods you're running. But really, I'm not seeing that much difference for AI traffic, and it will eliminate other problems that you could have as well, for like conflicting mods and conflicting paint jobs as vehicles go by. Oh, is that the loop-de-loop? I think we're just going through where... I think that was where we had to detour 2 episodes ago. So I did a lot of figure eights there trying to get back to where we needed to go. I could have been there. Alright, I didn't see where we're going with this. Oh yeah, Swift. Swift Transportation. This should be another just pull in, drop off trailer, not a backup. Make sure I swing it wide here, so that way I'll be kind of pointed straight in. I'm trying to see where I'm dropping this off at. The way the sun is, it's kind of hard to see, but I'm guessing it's going to be alongside. Yeah, I think it is blinking here. Is it? Hang on a second. I gotta just. Is this where we're delivering it? Yep. It is. Just really hard to see with it. Whoop, where the sun is shining on the ground. I can't see where it is. Whoop, there we go. That'll work. It was on the ground somewhere. Let me just go ahead and hit continue instead of work, you know, try and do it by company. Let's go in here and see what we can get. Salina. Oh, I almost said Tulsa. We're not in Oklahoma. We gotta do Kansas. Kansas, Kansas, Kansas. A lot of Oklahoma ones. Junction City. Oh, it's only 62 miles. That's not long enough. It won't count. Emporia, we've been to. Kansas City, 3 hours. Well, I think we go to Kansas City and give it a try. And hopefully we don't fall through the map. Yeah, we'll just take it. We're going. So I'll write KC on the list. We should be able to make it. Because we do quit at 5 o'clock-ish, depending how the day is going. Well, our pickup spot is only around the corner, it seems. Kind of squeak out of here. I'm not going to get around that trailer. And the trailers we dropped off, they're gone already. See if we can do a roll through here. Oh, I thought that car was... It's a parked car. I looked quickly, I saw a car. I'm like, oh, someone's coming. Not quite. Somewhere out here. That's... Oh, for a minute I was like, that's not gonna line up? It lined up. Alright, so what's the weight on this one? Ah, lightweight, 22,000 pounds. And we should be in Kansas City before 4:30. But getting into Kansas City at 4:30 on a Friday afternoon, I think traffic could be kind of busy. think I jumped the curb there a little bit with the load, but I didn't feel nothing that I went over the curb. Looked like I did. Just seeing some of the things AI traffic is doing. Makes you wonder sometimes. A Flying J. Haven't been to a Flying J in ages. Oh, I didn't have my direction light on? Son of a... It's my bad. Wait, 50 miles an hour is... I was ready to say... I'm going over the speed limit on the interstate? What? Alright, I said I was going to try to avoid Kansas City, but we'll see how it is. I think it would only be an issue leaving Kansas City going on into Missouri, where I would have an issue. It would just be connecting roads from the coast-to-coast map to the Kansas part of the map, so if there are any issues. But I think we're going to be okay. That's why we're going. And I'm going to guess by the time I do next episode, like I said, might not be until Wednesday or so. I'm going to guess Mantrid by then is going to have something put together where we're going to be all fine and ready to go. But we're not leaving Kansas. When we complete this delivery and we start next episode, we'll be headed at least west. Don't want to go any more east because we're pretty much going to be in Missouri. So another beautiful day here anyways. Looks like we're not going to get no rain today. But I mean, we did get rain the day before. But it's a thunderstorm that I want to kind of see. I mean, I could just take the weather and just amp it up all the way to 100%. It would just rain non-stop. Just think though, if they ever really tie the game into actual weather conditions, that would be pretty amazing. Let's stop by this way station. Yep. But I mean, if they ever could get actual weather conditions for the area that you're driving in, someday it'll come to that. I know that is a real thing in some games. I can't think of the name of the game now that does that, but I have heard of that. Would it be Flight Sim? It's not Flight Sim that does that, is it? I haven't done Flight Sim in ages myself. Is traffic going to be clear for me to come on out? Not quite. Oh, there's some good income. $6,500. Trying to think if we had a driver complete a delivery for 10 grand yet. I want to say we have. I do remember, though, back on the Halloween event, so just a little over a month ago, to get those deliveries done, that was delivering external contracts as well. I did it off camera on my other profile to get that done. Because I think we were in the Northeast currently, so no external contracts that we could do. Just getting back on base game money. I was seeing some of my drivers bring in like 180, 225,000 on deliveries. I was like, whoa. Kind of forgot what the payouts were back, on base game stuff. But I think I got like about 3 drivers with a rating of 10. Just a rough idea on that profile, which I only use now to test mods once in a while, or to do like external contracts for, like I said, the Halloween event. I had to get done. Well, I didn't have to get it done, but okay, the way I look at it, I had to get it done for things like that. I think I'm level 71 or 2, something like that. Got like 200 some odd drivers. At one point I was like, yeah, just keep hiring drivers and buy trucks, and after a while I was like, yeah, I'm done. Money's coming in too fast. I mean, I couldn't spend the money quick enough. And of course I got away from ATS for a while, maybe about 9-10 months I got away from it. I don't remember how I came across the realistic economy mod, but when I saw that, I'm like, you know what? I should start a series on it. Did not expect it to be lasting as long as we have with this series. It seems like day by day we're getting new viewers coming on, finding the series on realistic economy, and I can see us going for, well, we got to pay off the loan. That's the one thing we do have to, before the series, it's going to come to an end at some point, right? But we will have to pay off the loan, which is another $1 million. So that should be somewhere around episode 400 at the rate it's going. Of course, I could just take some of this money when the loans get low enough, where I can just dump pile in and pay off the loan. It's not like Farming Simulator where you can just take, say I got like the $16,000 here, I can't just go throw $16,000 at one of the loans and it brings it down. You pretty much got to pay it off in full. One way to pay the toll. Am I getting off here? No, that road's not actually there. I don't... Wait, is it? Yes, it is. I do want to get off here. Almost made a boo-boo. And yes, I do realize there is voice activation for GPS, but can't stand it in real life, and I'm not going to have it here either. If I miss a turn, that's on me, as it should be, but I'm not going to have the voice activation turned on for GPS. Who are we delivering this to? Not that it matters, but the railroad construction company called Tosh. Yeah, that company there. That's who we're delivering it to. quick left, then a quick right. And then another quick left. All right, let's take it easy on the dirt road. I do see, not far from where we're going to be, a fuel and rest area. Graffiti on the trains is pretty interesting. Somewhere on the left-hand side we're delivering this to. Right? Right, left, yeah. I don't see exactly what exactly angle I should be taking here. Where am I going with this thing? Oh, wait, I think I just saw it. Hang on a second, let's get a bird's eye view. Alright. I don't want to back in blindsided. But the way I came in, I didn't really leave myself much of a choice. Let's see, I want to be an R1 if I can, please. Thank you very much. Don't think I'm going to get in here the way I approached it. Alright. I don't like the way I'm approaching this at all, so let me go ahead and approach this differently. So I'm probably going to have to actually leave the parking lot and spin around outside. They're probably all wondering, what is this guy doing out there? I'm wondering that myself right now, because this is not quite the approach. Oh. Oh, you know what I might be doing? I may actually be hitting... That might be an invisible wall back there. Well, this is going well. Let me go over these railroad tracks. Maybe. Okay, that'll work when we turn off the diff lock. It was going somewhat well until I got here. I'm not sure if I'm going to like this approach that much better than the other one. Trailer damage. Trailer damage. Where did the trailer get damaged there? That's what I want to know. Just get in there to start with, and we'll square you up later on. Or not. Yeah, this is not going as I planned, so as I drive over things here. Okay, but now we got it. It took some getting in there, but we got it in there. That was a challenging parking spot for the length that we had of the truck and trailer. Well, the trailer wasn't long, but with the truck, it didn't quite make it that bad. Also, it was trailer damage, not cargo damage, so that's why we got no penalty. But let's go ahead and continue. And let me just go ahead on the world map there. And I am going to mark where I want to go, just so I know exactly how to get there. I guess we'll just go to here. I mean, we got two options, but we'll go to this one over here. Yeah, a little snug to get in there, that's for sure, but it all worked out. I do like the challenging parking spots when I get there. Because if you don't challenge yourself, you'll never get better. So that gets us up to almost 20 grand. So I was hoping to be at 20 grand by the end of the episode. It looks like we're going to be there. I mean, we're going to be a little bit shy of it, because I'm going to, you know, fill this up with some diesel. We are going to a Flying J. After I said I haven't been to one in a while. Let's see here. I want to, I guess, pull into here. And I did see we got a delivery in, so now we are over 20,000. I'm guessing I'm going to take more than $300 worth of diesel, though. I almost thought, after I park up, I'm going to go in the store and get some food. Nope, that's not the right game. And here comes the rain, right at quitting time. I literally thought after fueling up, I'm going to go inside and get myself an energy drink. Wait, is this a sleeping area? I'm just backing in here. Yes, it is. We are good, so let's park it there. And like always, I keep forgetting to take a thumbnail, but that's fine. Let me go check on, like always, we're just checking on our drivers to make sure no one... We did have one, I think, in Denver that was in the garage. Alamosa, and... Oh, we got Luke back in the garage in Dallas, so hopefully he's going to go back on the road. But the one we had in the garage before is on the road, so I think they're just getting on back. Yeah, this number is way down. He's our new driver, but then again, I think he spent like $6,000 on repairing our Freightliner. That's what we were driving, and probably had to put some fuel into it. And since his rating's only a 1.7, the loads he's been taking, probably not earning enough to offset the initial cost he had to do to fix on that truck. But overall, that's fine. Let's see, money per day. Astrid L, you're only bringing in $95 a day. Gotta work on that. And of course, I do bring in the most money because my rating is high enough. We're getting a lot of bonuses, so on and so forth. But if we go miles, dollar per mile, I'm only third on the list. But then again, we're not always taking the highest paid jobs sometimes because we're shooting for certain destinations. We can see 2 of our trailers are being used. That would be our low boy trailer, and this would be our reefer trailer. And our third trailer is locked because it seems to cause issues, apparently. But anyways, we are in Kansas City. Another one. Oh yeah, I didn't see. 8 out of 14. So technically, we only got 6 more to go. No, sorry, not job market, but world map here. So we are in Kansas City, kind of. It's technically in Missouri, not in Kansas. So I'm surprised that this is... I don't know. And there's probably always an argument about this Kansas City. I always, Kansas City, Missouri, that's the way it's listed. But for some reason, it's listed here in Kansas. At least for getting these deliveries done. I don't know. But let's see, we still got to go to Pittsburgh down here. So maybe we'll see if we can get one coming down to Pittsburgh. And, or we can go to Marysville. Cut down around Marysville and try to get one going to Phillipsburg. And then we got to go down. We went through Garden City today, but we actually didn't deliver there. Then Hutchinson and then Pittsburgh. So we got to do the outskirts of Kansas. We've been kind of zipping around here as we can see. But yeah, overall, not too bad. But anyways, that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you again right here in American Truck Simulator with Realistic Economy. But until then, have a good one.